Hello and welcome to the best damn show you're ever going to see. That's right, it's the Working Perspectives Podcast presents The Retorted Show. I'm Matt Lavelle. He's Bern Pockasy. We're bringing you 3 segments tonight. First, we're going to rate some sweet honey babe fitness moms, see if they deserve the attention they crave. Then, we're going to bring you a new segment. It's the reverse of Sucks Out Loud. Can't wait for you to get that. And then we're going to end up on some fun, awesome facts. But first, let's start out right away with ranking some hot moms. Bern, you ready to rank some hot moms?
Let's get into it, Matt. Let's get into it.
All right. So our first mom, she doesn't say where she's from. She is QLD, Aus Just Living Mom, Life Mama, Australian, Italian, Filipino. Wow. Wow. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Bern. She's Australian, Italian, and Filipino. At Riderwear Athlete. Her Instagram handle is Beck_Giuliani. She's got 41.7 thousand followers on Insta. Her type is micro. Her gender is female. Bern, please do me the favor of welcoming the beautiful, the incredible, the amazing Beck Giuliani. Say hello to Beck Giuliani, Daddy. Yeah, Daddy's looking and Daddy's liking.
Welcome to the show, Beth.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Fan of the show, listener of the show. Let's get you Vidya here. First thing you want to notice in this video, Bern, what am I going to say?
No gloves.
No gloves.
No gloves.
She is a member of the Sanday Handay Club, Daddy. The old Sanday Handay. But, you know, there's a lot of things you can overlook. I feel like as a guy, you are totally willing to, I mean, just, if she's doing, oh, wow. Just, can you imagine the callus? Imagine the callus on those things. Oh!
I mean, not for nothing, though. There is a bit of grip strength that, oh, wait, what do we have here? We got gloves here.
Do we have gloves? No, those are like wrist,
Oh, just the wrist wraps?
Yeah. Honestly, they're like grip supports.
Yeah. But let's not underestimate the grip strength.
Do you really care when you're looking at this photo?
Not a whole lot.
Do you really care about a Sandy Handy when you're looking this in the face, Daddy?
Not gonna lie. No, I do not.
I mean, she's got the Italian, she's got the Filipino, she's got, kids. She's got the Australian, Italian, Filipino, Australian. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing?
A little bodybuilding competition there. But
honestly, I like it when it's not as lean. You know?
I know.
Dude, did you ever see that clip? Oh, shit, kids again. Did you ever see that clip on Rogan where Rogan's with Shane Gillis and they talk about like the type of chicks and Rogan's saying, he's like, I don't mind a little bit of armpit hair. You know, I don't mind it.
I have seen.
He's like, dude, you like muscle, big shoulders, muscles, and armpit hair. You're so close, dude.
You're right so there. Close. You're right.
So, like, when they're in full, you know, show body, yeah, it's a little much for me. I need a woman's. I mean, there's nothing wrong here. Maybe besides a Sandy, it's going to be extra Sandy.
Extra Sandy in that one. Sure.
Yeah, sure. Gets a little sandy when you got the gimmicks. Oh, fuck me.
You gotta stop scrolling. You gotta stop scrolling.
Jesus, you just don't know.
They're everywhere.
Jesus Christ.
We gotta keep moving. We gotta keep moving.
This is something nice. Little honeymoon. Nice
coffee there.
She's Italian. She's Filipino. She's from down under.
And you know what else,
looks
Matt?
Great. What's that?
I think she deserves that attention.
Bern, we're gonna double bubble it here. That's 10-4, good buddy. Yeah. She deserves that attention. Also, I know we didn't get to hear it, but definitely got an accent. Am I right or am I right? So Beck Giuliani. Yeah. Beck Giuliani, welcome to the club. Congrats. You're now a member of the Moms That Deserve Attention Club. Good for you. Good for you, Beck Giuliani.
Double bubble
Welcome
win.
to the club.
The double bubble win. The rare double bubble win.
Yeah. So, next one we're looking at, right? I believe she's from good old New Jersey. Burn, I don't know if you can look it up, but I believe the arena football team that's
So
affiliated with it.
you're saying she has an accent too?
Yeah. Totally. She's got accent, low self-esteem, and daddy issues, and that's what we like. And that's what we like.
Doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt, Daddy. Burn. Well, our next mom, looking to see if she deserves that attention. Her bio is live life your way, heart emoji, lock Robert, heart mum of three, mum MUM, which hints to British,
It does.
but also hints to New Jersey because he just might have spelled it wrong. She's from New Jersey. Uh, Her Instagram handle is at Natalie Jane Fit Mummy. She's got 31.3 thousand followers
Oh
on
boy.
Instagram. Again, her type is micro. Her gender is female. Say hello to Natalie Jane. Danny. Burn, I'm excited for you to see this one. I am.
Okay.
Because I'll say, out of all the girls we've had on this show, and we've had a bunch, this one I would say reminds you the most of home. Am I right? Little northeastern PA gal.
Let me see. Let me get my spectacles on
Does
here.
that got Northeast PA
Oh
on it,
yeah.
or what, Papa?
Oh yeah. She's listening to Godsmack right now on that
Yeah,
phone.
she's got corn on repeat. She does a little ball with the ball when she gets up in the morning.
Right.
This lady has got Northeast PA all over. Also, I believe she might have been like thicker once, has had a body transformation. I
Okay.
feel like maybe that's her thing, you know? Kind of gives me Jersey Julie vibes.
A little bit. Yeah. A
A
little
little
bit for
bit.
sure.
A little bit
For
Jersey
sure.
Julie. Who, I mean, we all heard about her. And, kudos to her.
Great roommate. Great roommate. Julie was a great roommate.
Great roommate. Also, I mean, everything's got to be set. This is one thing. One, haven't seen any gloves, but also haven't seen lift any barbells. It's literally all posing pics. Yep, there we go. I love the guy in the background.
Yep.
Oh, come on, we don't
That's
want to see your
Jersey.
dude. But one thing I will say that this is something we've neglected for all the women that we've seen if they deserve attention on this channel. One thing we've neglected, and we've neglected it hard, is that the diet of these ladies, you gotta love them. You know? You might like them, but if they're doing this type of diet, you're gonna have to love them because it is brutal. Brutal. It's like, oh man, a lot of vegetable stuff. Dude, you're going to see your lady shit and you're going to smell it too. And you just got to be comfortable with that. If you're not ready to see a good looking chick drop some heat, then
it's part of life. It's natural,
That's
it's natural.
the thing. That's the thing. I mean, are you willing to be okay with seeing her take a shit? That's the attention we're looking for here.
I mean, I've seen babies be born, so you know what I mean. Like,
yeah,
that's we can all agree.
Your life is ruined.
Yeah, you got to be like a cornerback, short memory.
Yeah, a little goldfish action there, Danny.
Think about the next play.
Goldfish.
Yeah. Think about the next play.
You definitely got to be a white cornerback on that one, for sure. Okay, a little suggestive there.
Yeah, that angle was an accident.
No. But they don't look too perked up. I don't know, Burn. See, I like some tattoos, but I like them the right way. Like, for instance, when we had Shinari Wandi Christensen on the show, shout out, fan show, listener show, double bubble fan. She was Italian, she was mean looking, and she had them tattoos in the right places, making daddy like it. For here, I don't know. I feel like this was a lot of got this because I hate my dad kind of tattoos. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I can't. It's a lot of coverage. I can't really see what they are. Ugh. There's a lot of coverage.
Yeah, shitty boyfriend kind of tattoos thing.
Yeah, very Jersey.
It's all dude. The queen of New Jersey, bro. Let's go. It's New Jersey Central. She got a boot on her foot here. Got a boot.
There you go. That was from a bar fight.
Totally.
I think this is a pass for me, Matt.
Yeah, Burn. I'm with you there.
This one's a pass for me.
I am with you there.
Beautiful woman, great shape.
Sure. She would reject us 100 times out of 100.
100 times out of 100. But not
But
if we reject her first.
right, she does not deserve that attention.
Not that attention. No.
She
But a
deserves
lovely lady.
obviously some attention.
Probably
I'd love
very
a
funny.
body transformation pic. See, now here we go. Okay. This kind of changed things a little bit, right? Like, she was going outward with her psycho rock energy, but if she was a hidden psycho rock chick, soccer mom looking with some tattoos,
I mean, she might
hidden.
She might just let it fly at the gym, you know?
Let it fly. I mean, if she's looking profesh on the reg and then letting the mom bod out kind of thing, I don't know. All the same pose though, Burn. All the same pose.
Yeah, she knows her angles. That's going to be that's a pass for me.
That's a pass for your boy too. Sorry, we tried. We would have loved to, but Natalie Jane, you don't deserve that attention. You don't deserve that attention, and that's fine. Not everyone deserves that attention. Well, Burn, that does it for Fitness Moms deserving attention. Are you ready to move on?
Let's see. What do we got? Where are we going?
Burn, our news segment, and I'm excited to talk to you about this. We've done Sucks Out Loud a lot, and we vented, and it helps to vent, and it helps to get things out, right? Absolutely. But not this week. We're going to be thankful. We got a lot to be thankful for. Even though things kind of suck, they could be a lot. They've been a lot worse, dude. They've been a lot worse. Remember living in a row home with 3 dudes and just garbage, trash, and drug shit everywhere, and no hot water, no internet, no cable, like no money. Shit was no money, living off of like gummy bears and pretzels. Ugh. Literally like the most unhealthy, awful life has ever been, you know? So like it's been a lot worse. We're pretty thankful to be where we are now. It's kind of nice. But still we should talk about that. So instead of Sucks Out Loud,
I worry that people think that we're just negative. We're negative all the time. We're not negative all the time. We're pretty positive guys. So we figured we'd switch it up a little bit and give you a little some of the things that we're grateful for. Gratitude. Right. Very important. Very important.
So, Burn, this is our new segment. It's called Hurt So Good, Daddy.
Hurt so
good. Great idea for this one. You know what hurts so good, Burn?
Maddie, what hurts so good?
Oh, Daddy. Tell you what hurts so good. A nice outdoor shower, Daddy. A nice outdoor shower. I'm telling you, there is nothing like a crisp morning outdoor shower to wake you up, put a kick in your step and a spring in your cockles. All right? You get that nice sea air running through the outdoor shower. You're wisping up, you're washing off, and then you're throwing some flippies on, and slides in my case, and then you hang up your clothes on the clothesline, you head back in, you have your day. You have your day. You get all the sand out of the places it doesn't need to be. You're peeing freely. It's just, there's nothing like it. Nothing like a good outdoor shower. Burn, talk to me. Talk to me about the outdoor shower.
Maddie, you blow my mind with this one because I, to this day, still get like the same excited I got when I was 7 years old when I see that where we are has an outdoor shower. Very beachy kind of thing to do, very vacation-y thing to do. I think I like the outdoor shower. I think I like washing the sand off more than I like getting the sand on. Outdoor shower is it's nature the way it was intended to be. You're out there, the birds are chirping in the morning, you're getting a good scrub, fresh air everywhere. Like you said, you're peeing freely.
Oh, it's Pea City, Daddy.
It feels like you're communing with nature. You're starting your day the right way. You're not starting your day with the screen, with the foggy mirror, dropping soap, kicking toys out of the way. No, it's just you. And here's the key to the outdoor shower too, is that you got to do it early when the rest of your family is still indoors. So it's just you. It's just you. You feel like you're alone in the wilderness. Just a little bit of peace and quiet before you start the chaos. That is oftentimes, if you're around the beach, then you're on vacation. Then you got your days are packed. You're loading up cars. You're going to beaches. You're banging on boardwalks. You're spending money on junk. Like that outdoor shower to start the day, and the outdoor night shower. Forget about it. One of the greatest most relaxing ways to end a day. You know what, Maddie? I think an outdoor shower is a 10 out of 10. It was a 10 out of 10 when I was 7. It's a 10 out of 10 at 43. It'll be a 10 out of 10 if I'm living at 75.
Right.
And you know what, Maddie? You've
What?
inspired me.
Please.
You know what goes great with an outdoor shower?
Oh, I'd love for you to tell me, Daddy. I'd love for you to let me know.
Ladies and gentlemen, some of you may be hip to this terminology that's known as a bath sheet. What a bath sheet is, guys, it's just a big old towel. It's just a grown-up sized towel. It's a towel made for an adult. It's a towel where you can wash, you can dry the front of your body, and guess what? There's still enough towel that's not wet to dry the back of your body. You can use dry spots on your legs, on your arms, on your head. At the end, there's still a couple sections of dry towel there you haven't even gotten to. The bath sheet, also known as the adult size towel. I don't understand why that's not the standard size towel that exists in the world.
Sure.
Why don't we just call them grown-up towels? The bath sheet just becomes towel for grown-ups.
Yeah.
And the regular size towels just become kids' towels. And that's it. Just knock it off. Just knock it off.
Yeah.
We're big guys, Maddie. We're big guys. We got a lot of we're getting bigger, unfortunately, as time goes by. We're only creating more surface area that needs to be done. Yeah. You give me an outdoor shower and a nice, dry, adult-sized bath sheet towel, and I'm telling you what, I'm coming out of there, I'm clicking my heels, I'm whistling. What's next? Where are we going? Whatever's next, I'm ready for it.
Bern, can I ask you this?
Sure.
You're going to the outdoor shower. You stop by the clothesline on the way. You get that, that big towel freshly dried off the clothesline. It's been out there all day. You're going for a nice nighttime outdoor shower. Then you whack it up. And then afterwards, you got the ocean smell in your face with the big towel.
Big fresh towel.
Is there, if that's heaven, if there is a heaven, if there is a God, which I believe there is, he gave us that. Thank you. Thank you.
No better way to relax. After that, you give me a late night outdoor shower with a nice dry bath sheet size towel, and I'm off to La La Land, man. I got no cares in the world.
Tell you what, I'm ready to hit the boardwalk with 5 kids and fucking kill it after that.
That's what it takes. That's what it takes. Outdoor shower with an adult size towel. Now we're talking, Maddie. Yeah. Now we're talking. And listeners out there, if you can't get on board with either one of those, then comment. Let us know. We'll find out what else is going on in your life, because something else is happening.
Yeah. Then also flub your mother and take a lap. If you can't get on board with that, take a lap. Take a lap. Bern, can I ask you this? Right? I think this is a way you can kind of judge the different type of men. So this could be indoor, outdoor shower, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I guess preferably it's probably more indoor. But say the water's running, right?
Sure.
You're letting the water warm up.
Absolutely.
You gotta let the water warm up. Letting the water warm up. And you gotta piss. Do you wait and piss in the shower, or do you piss in the toilet?
Maddie, I don't need the toilet. Doesn't even cross my mind.
Doesn't. It doesn't even. Why would you waste the water?
Right.
Right.
And plus, you're trying to get this water warm, right? So then you got to flush it. Guess what that does? Makes the water cold for a couple seconds. I mean, what are we doing here? No.
What are we doing?
Come on.
Let's go. Just piss in the fucking shower, dude. Be a man and piss in the fucking shower. And that's the beauty about the outdoor. You only got one option, baby. You're pissing in that shower, Daddy.
Oh, well. What can you do?
Wee! You know what I love, too? Is that usually with the outdoor shower, they have, like, the bathtub spout at the bottom and then, like, the shower at the top. So, like, you can let it warm up and just dip your toe in. Oh, looks appealing. Maybe another minute. Cool. Heat up there. We're ready to go. Then you flip it up, it goes up top, boom, there you go.
Perfect.
That's what it's for, because it's used to washing people's feet off after the beach, whatever. But yeah, I'm a big dude. There's nothing like the outdoor shower. You bring, whatever. Hopefully there's some soap there. If not, who cares?
I'll tell you what,
outdoor shower. You're washed off by the winds of the world and the ways of nature, right?
We're talking about, and we talk about this at the beach. I think that's how we experience. But I'll tell you what. The late great J. James Gallagher one of the greatest visionaries I ever know. He had 5 boys, and those boys started getting married and having kids and coming home to visit. And he said, "You know what I'm going to do? I'm putting an outdoor shower in my backyard in northeastern Pennsylvania. I'm putting it between the garage and the hedges." He built his own outdoor shower because he got sick of being like, "There's 12 people here. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about that. Let them do
That
what they got
guy's
to do.
got the biggest dick you've ever met in your
Kids got to
life.
take a bath. That's fine. But when I'm ready for my shower, I'm going to take my robe. I'm going to stroll on out to the backyard. I'm going to hop in my little outdoor shower. They can do whatever they want in that house. It's chaos in there. Not
Right,
for me.
right.
Not
No,
for me.
this is my sanctuary. This is my heaven. It's 30 below, and Daddy still needs to whack up a quick little shower here.
Whatever. He can do it.
Man, he was so Gallagher's dad was doing that in like the winter. He would still go out and fucking
If there were enough people there, yeah. If there were enough
wow,
people there and there was a line for
God.
the shower and they were worrying about water, he was like, "God, forget it." He's also the first guy I ever saw. He had a hot tub and he put a little like 10-inch TV in a little box right next to it. First time I ever saw a TV outside as well. I mean, the man was this is like 40 years ago. The man was a visionary.
Wow. I
Absolute
mean,
visionary.
do you think we'll ever be that legendary in our lives?
No, no.
To
J. James
build
Gallagher's
an
one of one.
to build an outdoor shower in northeastern Pennsylvania where
Yeah,
it doesn't need to be, but it doesn't. He needed it, but you wouldn't expect it. We'll
yeah.
say.
And he probably didn't need it as much in the winter, maybe a little around Christmas, but summers, the kids are out of
But I
school.
bet every once in a while he liked a little midwinter outdoor shower. You
Absolutely,
know,
absolutely.
I wouldn't have
It's like
minded it.
it's
I
like a
wouldn't have
polar
minded it.
plunge, except the water's warm. It sounds
And
delightful.
I bet too. If he's a Gallagher, he's got a little sweater on, right? So he's not
Come
afraid
on,
of a
man.
little chill. Not
No,
afraid of a little chill.
he's got a big square head and a sweater. You're goddamn right he did.
Oh man, I love it. Well, Burn, that does it for our first ever Hurt So Good segment. And I'll tell you, outdoor
Great one,
showers,
Andy. Great one.
fucking bath sheet, big towels, they fucking hurt so good, dude.
Hurt so good.
So good.
I'm
Well,
jealous for an
Burn.
outdoor shower right now.
All right, Burn. Well, it's now time to be done with our first ever Hurt So Good segment and head to your favorite segment. It is Fun Facts. Are you ready, Daddy?
Yeah, come on. Am I ready for
Are you ready?
am I
Come
ready
on.
for fun facts?
Daddy's always ready for fun facts. So, Burn, here we go. First fun fact. Benjamin Franklin. You know him? You love him?
Hell of a guy.
Hell of a guy. Did you know he was a freak, Daddy?
I've heard he like to throw down. He was
Well,
down
he
for the
wrote and
sickness.
published like a 35-page paper. Basically, the paper is called Advice to Young Men on Their Choice of Mistress. And it's pretty much 35 pages of telling young dudes that they should just be pounding out cougars and milfs. You know?
Really?
Really, really. You want a couple quotes?
I love some quotes from Benny Frank.
All right. So, first quote from the book is because there is no hazard of children which irregularly produced may be attended with much inconvenience.
No bastards.
No
No bastards.
bastards. Let me say that again. So, because there is hazard of or no hazard of children which irregularly produced may attend with much inconvenience.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Irregularly produced, meaning produced out of wedlock. Produced when
Yeah.
you're not married. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be an inconvenience. Yes. Yes, bastard children running around can be quite inconvenient.
Okay. And then the next quote, because having more prudence and less beauty than the young, they are less subjected to censor.
So they're like, listen, I'm not throwing around like I used to. So I'm willing to do more stuff. I
Right,
think.
right, right. They're
Yeah.
basically saying, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
big. Remember the quote, "Big girls do more stuff."
Yeah. Yeah. This is exactly it. This is
It's
exactly it.
basically also it's like they're not fucking around here,
Nope.
right? Like I'm not here to play games. I'm here to get my rocks off and you better fucking have a hard one for me so I can do that. So, because having more prudence and less beauty than the young, they are less subjected to censor. Also, means that they're not saying no. They're ready to
Right.
party,
They're
which
ready to go.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down. Hey, who's down to clown, Big Daddy? You know?
Especially because they're
Uh
not worried about getting knocked up either. You know?
no. No, they're like, yeah, let's fucking have some fun and all that. So, another quote. Because in every animal and indeed every vegetable, honor decays with age, and the most virtuous women are apt to relax in their vigor and permit more generous freedom with their persons. It's basically
Uh,
saying they're
it,
going the back door, Daddy.
yeah.
They're like, let's have a
He's
little
basically
fun.
saying they've been fighting for years. They're all out of fight. Now it's like, let's get weird.
Yeah.
They're more likely to get
Also,
weird.
they're
Their
saying like
virtue has decayed.
their virtues decayed, and they're also saying that, like, look, I didn't let my first husband do this, but fuck him. You get to pound my back door all you want, big fella. That's basically what they're
It
saying.
seems like in a nutshell, that's what he's getting at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So,
Benny Frank.
good old Benny Frank. I mean, he's just the best. He's just the best. So yeah, he wrote a book about or a 35-page paper basically saying let's just bang cougs and have some fun. That's Benny Frank's daddy,
What a
which he
guy.
he did. He did.
He sure did. He sure
Sure
did.
he did. All right, Bernie, you ready for another one?
Absolutely, Matt.
So, do you know who Robert Smalls is?
I do not.
Okay, so Robert Smalls. So he was literally a slave in Charlestown. That's like,